Everyone, this is Dalton at Dalton TFs, and here we go with the deluxe class figure from Wave 3 that I've been waiting for the most. I have heard so many good things about this guy. I'm looking forward to getting him opened and seeing how he is. Here is Triggerhappy with Blowpipe. I've seen so many good posts and reviews on this. I haven't seen any of the transformation or anything like that. Usually tend to save that for myself, to experience it myself, so can't wait to get this guy open. Get your typical artwork on the top, head attaching, detaching, whichever you see it as. To Inferno, we already looked at him. So 17 steps and one on the Titan Master gives your typical one sentence thing first, and it says Blowpipe gives any bot he unites with the power of a compression cannon, a weapon that attacks with armor crushing force. So let's go ahead and get this guy open and go from there. Alright, and here is Triggerhappy out of his packaging, and I've got to say, this is probably one of my favorite figures in the line so far, as the deluxe class figures go. I am very, very impressed with this. The engineering, the design, the colors, just everything works for me. The only thing I don't really care much for is this kind of dull gray plastic. I wish they would have used like a silver plastic like they used for Hot Rod or something. But it does look a bit like the original as far as the colors go. I just love this indigo color, I guess you can say. You get some of that blue and white through the wings here with the Decepticon symbol at an angle, and then you've got the blue stripes here on the tail fins, which I don't think the original had these tail fins. I think they were just added for style and the fact that you can't really have a jet without some sort of stability. I really love this kind of gold or bronze paint here and throughout the whole vehicle mode. There will be more in robot mode. Actually, I think this is it. So, as far as features, you do have a full down landing gear. You have that. You got little molded in, nubs right here. Really nicely done here at the bottom. You get this little, I guess, VTOL turbine, so you can take off vertically. And he's got a whole bunch of guns. We got these here, these two here on the nacelles, and the two parts of the double-barreled gun, which I use just as single blasters, but we'll talk about that later. Got some silver here on the intakes, but yeah, Triggerhappy, 8 guns, it works. And yes, people have said this so many times, and I'm going to be another one saying it. This looks very much like something out of Star Wars. It does heavily remind me of an X-Wing, just with the wings modded and a little bit modded here in the fuselage. But everything works pretty good. I mean, most of the robot mode is hidden pretty well, except for, this section here being the thighs and the waist. As far as his collector cards goes, unlike Rodimus, Hot Rod, I'm going to remember it this time. So there you got that. On the back, he's got a strength of 7. With Blowpipe, it's 9. Speed of 7. Again, with Blowpipe, it's 9. You would expect more from a jet, but, well, intelligence of 7 increased to 11 with Blowpipe, and then from 8 to 13. So, not bad. Just pretty much one of your typical Decepticon goons. Let's go ahead and get these guns off of here. Pull up that landing gear. And we'll take a quick look at Blowpipe himself. And we should know this by now with the line. They are no longer doing Target Masters. But there he is, again, another new mold. Nicely done. Not as much detail as with Fire Drive, but it works. And for the guns, we'll show off that little combined gun mode. You just slide them in together like we had with Highbrow. And again, just like with Highbrow, you've got the pegs there. It doesn't form a full-fledged seat inside of the gun like you have with most of them so far. You just have them sit on it. If I can get his feet to peg in. And there we go. So, not too spectacular. I don't even see a point in it. So, go ahead and get Triggerhappy here transformed. We already got part of it, so just go ahead and close that. Bring this down. Split the wings from the vehicle. Rotate these sections both down and rotate this middle section around. I'm going to straighten everything out here. Fold that up and clip it into place. Fold that along his back. Then from here, I guess, rotate the waist around, bring up the feet. And these are on a double joint. You just want to make sure that the gray piece plugs in, and then, or no. You want to tab the blue in first, and then the gray piece. So same on this side, blue, then gray. Fold back the wing, and fold back the nacelles and guns. Flip up the hands, nacelle, hands. And go ahead and split the legs apart. And of course, with the head, fold it in half. And there we have Triggerhappy, and like I said, very nice looking. It just really works. He has a nice silhouette to him. Take a look at the head sculpt, which is probably my favorite thing about this guy. He's got that nice red mouth plate, gold eyes. I've heard some people say he looks kind of like Deadpool, just with a blue helmet. Which, I guess, kind of. I don't know. Not really. Ball-jointed shoulders. Get up to there without hitting himself in the head. You can't even see it. We got a bicep swivel. The wings do get in a way of a little bit of it, especially with these guns up here. A little over 90 degrees at the elbow, nothing at the wrists. The waist is on a swivel. Ball jointed hips, over 90 degrees at the knee due to the transformation. Thigh swivel, and a good amount of pivot on the feet. And he does have a fairly nice heel spur, so you can get into some pretty stable poses. As far as weapons, you've got the little pistols or rifles, I guess. And you get this little double-barreled thing, which again does not look that good. Kind of wish I had the same thing as Rodimus, but then he wouldn't have his dual-wielding capability. As far as other ways you can do it, fold his gun out like that, plug that one into there. I've even seen people do it to where you've got see, I'm not even able to do it on mine, but I've seen some people try to get it to where, let's see if it, yeah, he's got to hold it above his head in order to do that, which looks pretty stupid, so we'll just bring it down like this and have the tri-guns, I guess, on the arms. Now, one thing I would like to mention is, I've heard some people talking about it, you know, saying, oh, we need misfire out of this guy, we need Slugslinger. As much as I can see misfire, I don't know about Slugslinger, just due to the way that Jet is designed, and as well as the robot mode. Other than misfire, I can really see Cyclonus out of this. I mean, if you look at the legs look very similar to Cyclonus. The wings, I guess you can just flip them, maybe put another joint on there to where they flip around, to where they're pointing up more like Seeker wings. Get rid of these and just leave this little section here, or, you know, like a little fin. No, I'm sure there's a way that they're going to end up doing it if they do a Cyclonus out of this. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, we're getting Cup, we've got Hot Rod, we've got Scourge, we got Galvatron. The only one I can see them doing next is, Cyclonus. I mean, we've had multiple figures in the same line before, or, line after line before. Like with Hot Rod being the Legends and then coming back again now as a deluxe, so. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I really enjoyed this figure. He is probably, like I said, my favorite in the Titans Return side of the line so far. Just as far as deluxes go, I have to wait and get the Wave 3 Voyagers and 6-shot, which I'm hoping to have 6-shot here soon. And I really am looking forward to getting Megatron. I know Prime's not a huge concern of mine right now, but that 6-shot and Megatron are really, really calling to me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Links down in the description below for my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page. He's going to be in the Titans Return playlist, so check that out. That being said, this has been Dalton at Dalton TFs, and I'll see you guys all next time.